Okay, here's the way the cross product is defined. Okay. Now the thing about cross product is that when you multiply two vectors, what do we get? Now we saw that dot product told us that two vectors are perpendicular or not. But what if I actually want a vector that's perpendicular to both of these vectors, like this? So that it's perpendicular like this and like this. That's what this gives you. Cross product gives you this vector that's perpendicular to both. Okay, so let's say you have vector A, this is A, and this is vector B. So we use this thing called right-hand rule. So we are starting from A and going to B. That's what it means to be going A cross B. And then, so you sweep your hand like this, from A to B, and where's your thumb pointing?
B.
Up, right? If you sweep your hand from here to here, with your right hand, your thumb is pointing up, right?
No.
So, this is your A cross B. Now, do it reverse. B cross A. You go like this, you have to sweep it from like this, right? Here.
No.
You gotta go like this, right? Where's your thumb?
Up.
Going down now, right? So, B cross A is going this way. In other words, A cross B and B cross A is exactly negative of each other. So, I put up a separate video for proof. Just remember that this is, just believe it for now, that this does give you a perpendicular vector to both, okay? Now it's kind of hard to remember, right? What is this? Right? So look. Let me give you a shortcut. An easier way to remember. A1, A2, A3. Let's say B, B1, B2, B3, okay? So that's hard to remember. Here's what you do. If you want to know the first coordinate of the multiplication, this is what you do. You put 4 numbers after you cover the first one. So you get A2, A3, right? And B2, B3. Second one, same pattern. You cover the middle. You cover the middle and you get A1, A3, right? A1, A3, and you put B1 and B3. But the middle one, you got to put a minus in front. Lastly, you cover the last, so you put everything but the very last one. A1, A2, B1, B2. This is the coordinates for cross product. Now, what does this mean? You got to remember this. So this is much easier to remember and write. What does that mean? This is what you do. You multiply these two, and then you subtract the multiplication of these two. So A2, A3 minus the other cross, B2, A3. Next, negative A1, B3 minus B1, A3. Lastly, A1, B2 minus A2, B1. Okay, what I'm doing here, right, with the crisscross, this is actually, you learn it in linear algebra too. It's called determinant. Okay. We're not going to use it so much in vectors, but it's something that you learn in, some of you will learn in first year calculus, some of you learn in second year calculus. Not calculus or math, linear algebra. So if you just expand this negative in, you get exactly this. This is hard to remember. It's better to remember like this. So you write your A1s like this until you repeat it. Right? So A1, A2, A3, A1. B1, B2, B3, B1, right? I want to know the first coordinate. You go like this, cross these two. That's exactly this, right? I want to know what goes in the second one. You cross these two. You get exactly, look, you get exactly, look, the positive A3, B1. Okay. Now I want to know the last one, right? And then actually we need one more line, don't we? So it's A2 and B2, right? You cross these two. Okay, they're all gimmicks. I don't really care which way you remember it. You got to remember it.